Lydia Des Dolles, MA Connect TV, standing backstage at Celtic Clash number 7 with a victorious Karl Kelly. How are you?
I'm good, Lydia. How are you?
I'm great. That was a great knock.
Yeah, it was a good. The two of us dug deep, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I came out on the winning side. It's just good to be back to winning ways after 2 hard losses, you know.
Yeah.
We've fourth fight in now, so back to winning ways. Hopefully 2019, big title fights.
So obviously, let's just briefly discuss. Like, there was a little bit of a thing in the end. Martin him and his team thought he won. Your team thought he won. Any comments?
No, I've no comments. It was a very, very close fight. If I got the score on the undercard of it, I would have been happy. I would have taken the defeat. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You see me on the back of defeat, and I've been happy. I'm not happy. I can't say I was delighted I got beaten, but I'm not a sore loser. Do you know what I mean? And I hope Martin's not too bad after it, but look, it is what it is. It was the two of us had to dig very, very deep to get to the last round, and at one stage I had to literally bite in the gum shield. I think it was the last 40 seconds, and I had to dig deep. And look, I got the win. It's the main thing, you know.
Result aside, like, I think that was definitely one of the most exciting fights of the night today. Obviously, we still have the main event to go, but in terms of like the crowd getting behind the rounds, round for round, like, you really were throwing down. Do you know what I mean? It was a really exciting boxing fight. The game plan that you had going into it, did you stick to it?
Yeah, it was not to be, obviously, stay low, hit to the body. At times the lads were getting frustrated with me. I kept going to the head, and I could hear the lads in the corner shouting, go to the body, go to the body. And to be honest, I could see the shot, but I just couldn't get it off, and I was getting frustrated at times. The crowd played a big part in that fight. Do you know what I mean? If that was just a normal fight, two of us were tired, the crowd got behind us and pushed us till literally that last bell. I heard ding ding for the last 10 seconds, and the two of us just stood and went knock to knock. I think it was the third round. I think I rocked him. I think it was the third or fourth, and that was good. And it was the third round to get, and for him to come back from that, I was happy, because to be honest, I wouldn't have liked to see the man getting hurt. I don't want to see anyone getting hurt in a sport. It's a sport. It's a friendly sport. Do you know what I mean? It's friendly to an extent.
Absolutely. So obviously, I mean, that's a big win for you tonight. Going on from here, what's in the future? What's the immediate plans for? Obviously, you won't fight again for this year, will you?
We don't know. We see what gets thrown out of us. You know what I mean? If a good deal comes, we'll take it. We're not going to turn it down. I'm going to go straight back in. I think I'm taking Monday off as I'm away tomorrow. And then back in Tuesday, back into camp. Just keep tipping away over the Christmas. And comes from now to December, I'll take it. I'll be ready. I'm not that much overweight since weigh-in. I didn't go mad. I went out with Jay and stuff for food, and we ate clean. We kept it clean. You know what I mean? Jay tells me what to eat after weigh-ins, how to carb back up, how to fluid back up and stuff. You know what I mean? So I have a good camp. I have a good team behind me. You
seem a little deflated right now. You're not your usual self. What's going through your mind?
To be honest, I don't know what, because I'm obviously had to be on the back of 2 losses. I don't know what way to take. I'm usually bubbly after a fight, but with Martin not being happy and the rigmarole that went on, it just puts a little bit of a downer to it. You know what I mean? I don't want that to be happening at shows. I want shows to be run smoothly. Regardless what way the result goes, if I get beaten, it could have went the other way, you know. But look, it is what it is. We have to get on with it.
If you asked for a rematch, would you give it to him?
Yeah, I'll take the rematch. I take a rematch against anyone. I'm not one to turn down a fight. You know the way I'm the same as my coach. He's not going to turn down a fight. Jay will never turn down a fight. You know, and I've sort of taken off the vibe off Jay. Obviously, being with him 24/7 in the gym, it's rubbed off me very, very well.
It seems like you guys are getting a nice little team together in terms of like all training together, the management side coming in. So things are looking up for you, you know, like not looking at tonight, looking at next year and looking to the future. Things are definitely looking up for Karl Kelly.
Yeah, look, I have a good management behind me. Jay will if Jay says he's going to get me a title fight, I've said it, he will go get me a title fight. Do you know what I mean? There was talk about getting the Martin fight. He went and got it. He backs himself 110%. He won't half-arse do things. You know what I mean? And if he won't say things if he's going to not put 110% into someone. You know the way. So yeah.
Good stuff. Do you want to jump in, Jay? Jump in. Final words?
Yeah, look, we all have decisions. We all make choices and fights, and we all pick who we think should have won the fight. I'm always honest. Everyone knows that's probably my downfall, but I don't think Karl won the fight, right? And we can cover that up and say, nah, you know, he's won the fight, right? He has the win. He got the win. First thing I said going into the last round was go and knock him out, because I felt you had to knock him out to win it. Okay, so There's no point me sitting here and saying, oh, he was brilliant, he won the fight, it was his win. Yeah, look, he got the win. Did he deserve the win? How could you say a man that put what he put into that fight didn't deserve a win? Okay, but did Martin deserve the win? Yeah, he did, because he also put a massive amount in, and it's a boxing match, and the better boxing I felt came from Martin at more time in the fight. I thought he boxed very well at times, but I personally thought Martin won the fight. But do I take that away from him? No. Yet again, an honest man, as I always am. The first thing I said to Martin was, you have your rematch. Simple as that. He has his rematch. It ain't going to be over 6 rounds. It'll be for the Celtic title at lightweight. It's a vacant title. If that fight's not worthy of a Celtic title, I don't know what is. Okay? But what I will say is, you know, he knows where he cut corners. Right? And I've had it out with him all week. We ain't been the same all week. That's probably why he's standing there a little bit down on it tonight, because he knows he got out of jail tonight. We spoke already. Okay? He knows he's got out of jail tonight, and his career could have pretty much ended tonight. Okay? Only for a really lucky result, I would say. He got a very touch and go decision there, otherwise his career's over. So you could be standing here saying, look, what's next for Karl? I don't know. I'm going to have to look at, do I want to be a journeyman, or do I want to really start again and try build? Because he isn't a great ticket seller, so we can't go out and bang out 100 tickets for the next 5 shows and become 5 more wins. So that's not an option for him. So tonight was I felt it was his last chance to really go and have a go, because he can't do the tickets. And look, I don't know how he can't sell tickets, because he's exciting. If you're a boxing fan, you want to watch excitement. Excitement. You watch him. Yeah? Like, you want to watch a purist. Yeah, you go and watch that. But for excitement, a night out, few points, going out a night out, you want excitement. You watch him. Martin. They're the type of guys that you... Eddie Tracy. They're the guys you watch. You know what I mean? And the way he can't do massive amounts of tickets means we can't just go and say, right, Karl, we get you on 3 home slots, get you 3 wins, get you 3-4 wins. We can't. So we have to take the opportunities as they come. Tonight was an opportunity, and he cut corners in camp. He didn't do the weight properly. He didn't put everything into training. Okay, he's had a job change and a couple of things as well in the meantime, which didn't help him all the way. No excuses, because he's won. Remember, he got the result, so I'm not making excuses for a loss here, but I'm saying for a performance that I felt was below what he could have done. I personally felt he was at 65-70% tonight, and there will be a rematch. I've already said it. I would never see a fella walk out of here saying he was robbed, when I personally think that Martin probably should have got the nod. So the rematch is there. I've discussed it with Stephen and Leonard already, and I believe, and I spoke to Mel Crystal, and Mel has also said, yeah, Celtic title does look, that's what would be the rematch. So the rematch, and he'll be in a camp, and he ain't going out of camp. And if he fucks me up once more and lets me down in the camp again, he will have to look for another management team. That's pretty much the way it is.
Brutal honesty, like fresh out the ring. Like, how are you feeling hearing that? Because I appreciate it, like, but it's intense. Do you know what I mean? Like, that you're telling it like it is. Do you know what I mean?
It's honesty.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stand over someone and stand ringside and scream and scream and scream and scream and scream for a boy that I actually love, like my family, because I'm with him every day of the week. I see him at 5:30 in the morning. I see him at 5:30 in the evening. I'm texting him constantly. I go out for food with him. I advise him on things. I help him with things. I advise him on his own personal life outside. When he's had his own personal things going on, I'm giving him advice. I'm always helping him. I'm like maybe an older brother to him. So I'm not going to stand by and watch him risk getting hurt.
Yeah.
You know, get a nose broken, get his eyes cut, get bangs in the head. Why? Because he's too tired. He's not at his sharpest. He's not 100%. Why? Because he went to Nando's on Tuesday when he shouldn't have. When he went and got a takeaway when he shouldn't have. When he was telling me he was going out running and he wasn't. And I can't do it. People know me. I put everything into my stuff, and everyone that's under me and wants to work with me, I'll sign every boxer in Ireland. That's free, no problems. But you got to be giving me just your best. You don't have to be the best. Just give me your best. If you give me your best, I'll give you my best. And I've given him everything I can give him, and he has let me down at times. And this camp, he was brilliant at times, but then at other times, he told a few porcupines. And I think tonight, people saying he wasn't the same fight or that he was against Victor.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think everyone said that. He looked a bit flat. He wasn't on point. He was missing. He was swinging wild. Boy, when you're tired, what do you do? Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But against Victor, he was a little bit cute, a little bit sharper and the whole lot, because he done an excellent camp that time. Absolutely pinpoint. Hit his weights every single week that I said him, and done everything I told him. He hit his weight on the day I said he would, which was 4 days before the fight. He got to go to Nando's that night and have a nice little top up, and he walked onto the weight. This time, it wasn't that way. So he knows, and you know what? He's a good guy, he's a good, honest kid, and he has a heart of gold, and he's a great kid. So I personally think someone was looking down on him tonight, and I think he got the rub of the green tonight, because if he had a loss tonight, he knows it was pretty much last chance to learn where do you go from here. But now he's got a big opportunity to go now, put in a brilliant camp and win the Celtic title that I personally think that he deserves, and another fight that people are going to jump all over to watch, you know.
Well, now it builds it up, right? It builds it up. People are going to want to see it.
Like
Yeah.
Donovan and Stephen McAfee all over again.
Yeah.
And that was cracking. The second fight was cracking. So, look, yeah, he knows where we're at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He knows where we're at, and he won't let me down. I know he won't. He knows. He knows he get out of jail, and that's the way it is. And look, me and Martin are like that, and all Martin's team, we're all good. We all talk to each other regularly and that. So, I mean, as I said, the deal's done. We don't do what's the money, what's this. Let's talk about money. Deal's done.
Yeah.
Let's get it on.
Any final words before I let you go?
No, I just want to say thanks for the interview, Lydia. It was a good fight, and thanks to Martin. I hope Martin's all well after the fight. That's pretty much it.
Good to see you.
Thank you, Lydia.
Well, I feel the despair here, but listen, on to the next one. Listen, that is
Go and celebrate now, because at the end of the day, when he looks at BoxRec in the morning, it says win.
win. Exactly.
And what he
Back to 2-2.
and what he does now is he has to go and win the next one and say it wasn't a mistake.
Yeah.
I won.
Yeah.
Simple as that. And he wins the Celtic title this next fight and goes 3-2. What's next? Irish title. I think that makes you mandatory for the Irish title. You're better than me already, then you little bollocks.
Thank you very much,
Thanks,
Jay.
Lydia.
Karl Kelly and Jay Byrne for MMA Connect.